Start.
So today we are going to perform the practical on the centrifugal pump test rig. So this is the apparatus or the test rig in which we are going to perform the centrifugal pump practical. So the basic aim of this practical is to find out the efficiency of the centrifugal pump. So first of all you will see about what are the components of the centrifugal pump test rig. This is called as a motor or a prime mover which rotates your centrifugal pump. This is the pipe that is called a delivery pipe. This is called as the suction pipe. Here we have a gauge which will show the suction pressure, with the help of which we can calculate the suction head. This is the gauge which will show the discharge pressure, with the help of which we can calculate the head at the discharge. And finally the water is discharged in a tank having a certain dimension, with the help of which we can calculate the discharge of the water. Now the discharge can be maintained or can be adjusted by using this bypass valve also, or by changing the flow rate also by using this valve also. Now simple, in this practical we want to perform to find out the efficiency. And what is efficiency? The efficiency is nothing but the ratio of the two components, that is nothing but the output power upon the input power. So what is the output component that we are getting is nothing but the water power. And what is the input component we are supplying? That is nothing but the motor power. So we will calculate the motor power is an input component. We will calculate the water power as an output component. As you know, we have studied in the theory also that water power is given by formula rho g q h upon 1000. There is nothing but h is nothing but the head, which is having suction plus delivery plus frictional head and the velocity head. So we will calculate in the observation and the calculation time. So if you want to take the reading, first of all the basic thing is you have to do the priming of this centrifugal pump. If you directly start, the centrifugal pump will not suck the water. It requires a priming. Initially you have to supply the water so that it can suck the water from the base tank. So after the priming is done, adjust. So in such a way there should be a certain flow rate that should be passing through this pipe, and that water is discharged and collected in a tank. So as you know, as you have studied in the fluid mechanics practical, if you want to calculate the discharge, we have a common formula, that area into height upon time. So area is fixed. This dimension and this dimension is fixed. Two dimensions is fixed in this tank. Only the third dimension is the height rise. So what we are going to do, we will measure the time required for the 5 centimeter rise of the water level in the tank, so that you will get the volume upon time, that is nothing but meter cube per second, that is nothing but the discharge. So this is nothing but just an introduction part of the apparatus. And what are the readings that we have to take? We have to first start the setup. Once the setup is started, after the priming, adjust certain amount of flow rate. Once the flow rate is adjusted, measure with the help of your stopwatch, measure that for the 5 centimeter height rise in the tank, the scale is mounted at this location, with the help of which we can measure the 5 centimeter height rise of the tank. So measure the time required for the 5 centimeter of height rise, that is the one reading. Second, there is an energy meter that has been installed here. This energy meter, you have to measure the 10 blinks as you have done in the subject called as RAC to calculate the input power. Measure the 10 blinks of this energy meter. There is a red light which blinks so that you can calculate the input power of the motor. This is the scale in which you have to measure the 5 centimeter height rise of the water in the tank and measure the time with the help of the stopwatch. And this next reading that you have to measure is the suction pressure in the mm of Hg. This is the suction pressure. You can see it will give you reading in the mm of Hg. This is the discharge pressure. You can see this indicates the discharge pressure. It will give you the pressure in the kgf per centimeter square. So you have to convert into the meter of water as the suction head Hs and the delivery head Hd. So it means you have to take 4 readings, 2 pressure readings, 1 time required for the 10 blinks, second is the time required for the 5 centimeter of the height rise. This is the first part, which is just an introduction of the apparatus. See, in the next part you will see about the readings and the calculation part.